Years ago, I moved into a brand new house in a new development and made the mistake of thinking it was the responsible thing to attend the first HOA meeting. Somehow, I walked out of that meeting as the newly elected HOA president. I hated every second of it. I stayed in that role for about 18 months, and honestly, I was very relaxed about rules. If you weren't trying to paint your house pitch black with a giant middle finger on the side, we were fine. My only real concern was maintaining the shared spaces like the stormwater pond and a couple of green areas. Everything else was just noise. Now, the neighborhood one street over had a much more aggressive HOA. To be fair, they had more houses and actual shared property, including 4 playgrounds. We didn't have any. Somehow, the HOA president from that neighborhood got my phone number. One day, she called me. She said there was a serious problem affecting both our communities. Apparently, kids who didn't live in her neighborhood were playing basketball at one of their playgrounds, and she was convinced most of them were coming from ours. I asked her what exactly she expected me to do about it. She told me that when she saw kids she thought were from my neighborhood, she would call me, and I was supposed to come over and tell them to leave. I was so stunned I didn't even respond at first. I finally told her no. If those kids weren't leaving when she told them to, why would they listen to me? She got annoyed and asked what solution I had instead. I told her the obvious one. If you build a basketball court, kids are going to play basketball there. That's just how it works. She said that was unacceptable, so I told her the only other options were hiring private security or calling the police every time she thought someone was trespassing. She was furious. She accused me of not helping a fellow HOA president. Then she hung up on me. Fast forward to today. My wife and I recently moved into that same neighborhood. And guess who was one of the first people to welcome us? Her. I'm pretty sure she has absolutely no idea that years ago, she was yelling at me on the phone.